This podcast is supported by US Embassy Kuala Lumpur and in partnership with UCEM, IIUM, and Equinize.
Hi everyone, my name is Fatih.
Hi everyone, my name is Dayang.
Hi, I am Shatika, and we are here today in the UCEC podcast to share our pledge for river cleanup awareness. And we are
Let's keep
the river
The
clean.
river clean.
Yay! Alright, so today we have Let's Keep the River Clean team with us to join our session for today. So let's start. If you guys don't mind, can you guys, one of you guys, briefly describe to us about what is Let's Keep the River Clean is all about?
So Let's Keep the River Clean project is actually an environmental project and it's a river cleanup project. So the reason why and the objective is to maintain and preserve the condition of the river because due to COVID-19, I believe that we believe that due to the SOP that imposed by the government, there's not much of activity such as cleaning up the river or monitor the river, which resulted the condition of the river becoming worse. So that is why we decided to organize a river cleaning up project. So basically, that's it.
How you guys can coordinate who's going to watch the river and how the flow of project management and who is watching over something like that lah.
So from our research, because before this, I found out that for example, in UIA, we have the river. So the university always do the river cleanup before COVID-19. So I believe that after that, there have not been much of activities because if there is activities, so I think that they can do the cleanup activity and they also can at the same time they will monitor the river.
I see. So I mean, do you guys take this project kind of like inspired from University Malaya, like the water warriors? If I think you guys must be well informed then about the organization water warriors. Is it you guys want to apply what water warriors do in UM?
I think they have made a really great process in keeping the river, in preserving the river. Because I have once checked their social media and they really make a good process of maintaining the river.
What's your thought on condition of the river in IIUM punya area? Is it too bad or like?
For me, they have no problems with trash and because we have once done the site visit. At first, we wanted to do the river cleanup at the river in UIA, but however, the river are just full with sand due to the sand mining project behind.
I see.
Near to the UIA. So that's what been bothering us because we do not have at this moment we do not have like ways to overcome the sand mining the sand in the river first. So that is why we decided to do at the other location because I think the river in UIA to overcome that problems it will take a long time, not like a long time, but we need like a clear alternative and a really a long-term alternatives. Yeah.
Alright, so I mean based on you have managed to run a very sustainable project. So what are your thoughts on student involvement, student acceptance in creating sustainable change at university regarding your project? How the students involvement, is it okay for you or like swam kuku or yeah?
Okay, basically, having to manage the program myself, it's like an eye opener for me because I realized that as a student myself, I can make changes to our environment too. For example, to our river in IIM because I I think that most of the students would think that it is the responsibility of the city management to keep our river clean and to keep our environment clean. So from our program, not surprisingly, because we have been trapped in our house because of COVID for 2 years. So I think the students they are longing for physical activities. So when we advertise our program, I think there was for me I think there was a lot of feedbacks, and there was a lot of good feedbacks from the students because we didn't do any physical activities for 2 years. So and when I asked one of the participants, do you do this frequent? Do you always participate in a river cleanup project? And she said yes, because to her that's the time that they can use outside of their studies lah. And from
because when we stuck in our home or our our college too long for 2 years, of course they want to do something very outdoor each, and something to have physical contact activities lah. So I guess your project is one of opportunity for students to get out from their zone, right? So I think that's really great what you are doing, your project. So I just want to know, what motivated you to create this project? How you foreseeing that this project will be beneficial to a certain group of people, particularly to the younger generation?
So actually, like I said before this, what motivated us to do the project is because we know that the campus, the university, do often do the river cleanup project, and since we are under the Eco Club IIUM, we decided to do once a river cleanup project because we do before this we do not have the chance to do it. So now we are planning to do it, and we have finally do the river cleanup project.
Do you guys macam still have a dream to make this project in the bigger scale, offering a partnership to other clubs or outside your IIUM, for example?
I think it would be better to have collaborations with the other organization. But before this, for this river cleanup project, we had collaborated with Jungle School Gombak. So it is a really good experience, and we are really grateful for them to have to collab with us to do this program together. And then I think that's it for me.
I think it's really great if you guys have chance to bring this project even further and in the bigger scale, which you guys can focus on Sungai Bunos, for example. To sustain your project, what other ways can people help your project, especially from lecturers and higher up levels?
Our main challenge is actually finding a society or organization that can help us and guide us in order to realize our program. We thought it's best if someone can guide us, so we have emailed, but then because they were busy with other things, and so we received no replies and that. So we feel like we are alone in this program because this is our first experience. So it would be best if there's a society or organization that can help us lah. So after trying to find and contact these people, and finally we found Jungle School Gombak, and they are actually they have conducted many cleanup programs before this. So I think it's the relevant organization that we have contacted. So other than that, maybe in terms of because our main challenge is to find organization and then the location. Because the location is one of our main challenges because we didn't know which part of Singapore that we need to focus on, and we didn't know which pathway that we should take, or which track that we should take that is safe for us to perform our cleanup activities and then if we have anyone that can guide us, our problems will be solved. And then next would be in terms of equipment, because firstly we decided to do the program in IIUM, and we decided not to go inside the river because it's quite deep. So we decided to do along the riverside. So and then we've been changing our venues. So and lastly, we've decided on Batu 11 Gombak because that's where Jungle School had requested to us. So when in Batu 11 Gombak, we need to go inside the river because there were a lot of trash inside the river. Then in terms of equipment, we didn't foresee that we need to have like the swimming pool skimmers that we need to collect the trash from the river and like filter the trash and take it into the land or the riverside, for example. So in terms of equipment, we kind of like in terms of equipment.
So I mean it's very important for macam to have someone from a very experienced organization that might help you like to extend a great guidance for you guys to help your project line. What approach did you take to ensure that you met the project's objective?
So basically, since we facing a lot of challenges based on the Shafiqah said before, and the issue we try to focus on is like river cleanliness problem, right? And to actually achieve this to achieve and make the project successful, we focus on to have a very small circle, which is we conduct this program with more of our eco club members and also with the main boards. Through that, actually, we do take some of the example based on the previous event that we conducted, or based on what others event that we have joined. That I have joined. I see that in the smaller circuit, they use like the members itself actually do get a lot of attention from the members. So we focus on that one. And then in approaching of Jungle School of Gombak actually is because we cannot gain help or guide from the Sejahtera or ROL. At the first time, we target River of Life to be one of our guide. Fortunately, I know the founder of the Jungle School Gombak, and from base of that, guidance that we learned is actually approaching towards like the guidelines in safety measure and other equipments that we need into the people itself is really it can be say that the procedure that they show to us is very beneficial. And one of we supposed to collab with they asked us to collab with I think it's Daya Bersih. Daya Bersih is one part of the contract of the cleanliness that handle our campus cleanliness. But we are unable to contact them, because if we able to contact them, there will be maybe a medium scale of people, because the equipment itself might be able to gain from them actually. But it's okay, maybe on our next event we may be able to collab with them soon, inshallah.
Yeah, I think it's very insightful what you guys have shared with us, especially to our listeners about the river. Because, well, if you notice, in Kuala Lumpur or Selangor, we still have a lot of river that are not clean and unsafe to drink, even touch. So if you guys mind to share what's your call to action to get more students and lecturers involved in these types of initiative in order to cultivate long-term awareness towards sustainability on campus, especially about the water resources, the river itself.
The circle actually may create a bigger awareness if you actually take that action. So it doesn't need to be a very big circle of friends. Actually, you just need a few friends, a few lecturers to help you and in doing sustainable activities. Probably you can just go to your kuliah and propose to them, Madam, I would like to post daily or give a talk daily to our colleagues or either to our kuliah members about what is sustainable, how can we what type of plan actually can be used to maintaining the river in order to help the water clean. It's just a brief short 15 minutes would be great. Just use your circle as much as possible, because actually we don't see that small thing that we do actually really create a bigger impact to the environment and to our community.
It's really important for us to take small change in order to create a very impactful change. We start small and then who knows, the change itself can create a big, like circling the impact from our friends to our another friends, because it's harder to create a larger change. So instead of focusing on the larger scale, we can change ourselves within ourselves first and our circle of friends, because that's how istiqomah work, right? Yeah. Alright, okay, I think that's all for today, and I definitely know like a lot of people are eager to know what's your the upcoming project and the details, like how you manage to keep going the projects and getting the information about your projects as well. So I think one of you guys can share your social media or Instagram to our listeners for them to engage with you.
We don't have social media like for the exact our program, but you may go through IIUM Eco Club, because soon under my team, which is public relation, we planning to have a community cleanup, and possibly we might be collaborate again with jungle school Gombak again, inshallah. So if you guys want to follow up, just go to IG and type Eco Club IIUM. You might find it.
Yeah, alright. So don't forget to follow, click, like, and share IIUM Eco Club, which is, I think, one of the biggest sustainable club, right? Yeah. So yeah, I think that's all for today, and thank you so much for joining our episode with Let's Keep the River Clean, and thank you so much for joining us, Fatin, Dayang, Shafika, and spend your time with me and also our listeners for today. I hope you have a very good day ahead, and keep doing your sustainable work, and don't give up yet, because you guys have a long journey. Say bye to our listeners. Bye.
Bye.